I'm on a lunch, so thought I'd do a little video. Today's been good. It's sunny, beautiful, stunning. I want to go for a walk, but I'm terrified because last time I went on a walk, I saw 3 snakes, and I do not like snakes. They scare me. So, probably not going to do that today, but I guess I got to find a good walking trail. But yeah. I've been thinking, I think a lot about a lot of different things, but today I've been thinking about, just churches and people that call themselves Christians and what that should look like today. I think so many people that are actually call themselves Christians they don't actually know God. They put religion in front of a relationship with God. I know that when I was back in my Satanist days, I really had a hard time with attending church just because people were all the time constantly slamming me, making fun of me, acting like I was a straight up idiot, and that's not how the love of God should come across in us. Jesus had unconditional love, and he died for us, so we need to have that kind of love that accepts others. We don't accept their sin, but we accept them as a person and welcome them into the church and into our lives. Also, churches nowadays are pretty well trash, if I can say so myself. They have no backbone. They don't teach the Great Commission, which is to go out and make disciples. By the way, anyone that is pursuing the Great Commission, I'd love to hear from you, because it has been something I have not run into a lot of Christians that are actively pursuing that. And I have a lot of thoughts on that, and I would love to hear some people's ideas. I'm actually thinking about just, quitting my job, working on some mission stuff. So I know some people are going to think that's dumb, my family included. They're going to hate me, but you know what? In the end of the day, it doesn't matter about them. What matters is God and his work and for others to be saved. But yeah, I would love to. So recently, for example, I was at a church, and the pastor, pretty well, his entire message was focused on non-denominational and mega churches being sinful and how they weren't biblical. And I was just like, how is your congregation learning anything from this? Because we're not supposed to be judgmental. We're supposed to be helping others on. So if those churches have sin, maybe you need to go to them and talk to them instead of making it a big public ordeal and classing all churches into one category. Maybe you're more deceived than those churches. But yeah, just